Hey guys, so a few of you have been complaining about lower back pain and tension in your lumbar spine. I just wanted to post a little video explaining probably what's causing that and just trying to help you visualize that so we can hopefully counter it effectively. So, like it or not, we're all spending more time in a seated position. And it's just not a healthy position for your body to be in. Our body likes four different places to be. It likes standing up straight, it likes being right down in a deep squat, it likes lying down flat, and it likes moving, constantly moving around. It does not like sitting in that normal traditional position that we tend to adopt. So, I've got a couple of examples here for you. Whether you're sitting on a bench, whether you're sitting on a lovely supportive office chair that you think you've got set up optimally, there is no optimal seated position. This is not natural for our hips. So here you probably think, if you looked at the two, this is the safer option. It's got more support. I've got a lumbar support, I've got a bit of give in the chair. Actually, I'm in a more exaggerated hip flexion, which means my hip flexors get tight. I sit in this position for 6, 8, 9, 10 hours a day on Zoom calls, working, sitting, watching telly, whatever it is you're doing. And those muscles inherently shorten, they become tighter and shorter. You create effectively a clamp in your hips. Then, when you go to stand up later that day, I'm going to exaggerate here, you stay in that clamped position. These are now short. I'm not going to walk around like this. So, what happens to make myself stand up straight? I pull up here. What does that do? I've now created extension through the spine and I've compressed all the vertebrae in my lumbar spine. That tension is going to tell. You're going to feel that, okay? Now, it's all very well to say, oh, just stand up straight. You feel like you're standing up straight. You're not aware of this clamp, and obviously I'm creating quite a severe one here just to illustrate it for you guys. So the best things we can do to counter this is extend through the hips, so engaging the posterior chain, the glutes, the hamstrings, to drive the hips forwards. We can also try and work the core muscles and the abdominals to tighten up and improve that relationship. Again, shorten that distance here, which you can see just pulls my pelvis into better alignment. And the other thing we can do is try and stretch and mobilize those hip flexors and the muscles down the front of the hips here, so we can create that nice alignment top to bottom rather than that hip clamp which puts pressure on your lumbar spine. So I just thought it was really good to share that with you guys so you knew where we're coming from. With the programming, we're going to try and emphasize posterior chain extensions and extending through the hips. But please, if you're having any issues with this stuff, get onto Ailey's mobility sessions, ask us, and we will be able to help you with it. But it is pretty, it's to be expected, basically, with the current situation. All right, guys, hope that helps, and I'll see you all soon.